Hello everyone, yeah?
We are live.
Bro, tuko live.
Tuko live, yani. We are alive, especially.
Yeah.
Man United fans, we are feeling very alive.
Oh my god, we'll get to the Manu later on in the podcast, but kwa sasa tutakaribisha watu kwanza kwa podcast. Of course, we have our camera guy back there.
Ever lovely. Well, tatumaliza.
Please stop. Musa kama kawaida, then
Melvo, of course, you know how we do it.
Yeah, man.
Podcast Ya Dimba, episode 7, I think.
Episode 7, yeah. Tunazama maki mse.
Useme amewasha walai, wala umewasha bro walai leo si uongo.
Samani mse. Mimi niko bie bro.
Uko fiti?
Yeah, niko fiti kabisa. So that was yesterday. Coach wetu wa national team Francis Kimanzi.
Yeah.
Well, he named a provincial squad.
Tukutone kama hiyo provincial squad kwa. Hiyo squad imejatua ze.
Imagine,
quote me.
Imagine Arnold Origi is back in the squad after how many years? Why, man? Unataka kuniambia there are no goalkeepers when wanaweza fill your spot in the country?
Well, sunajua bole Kenya, we like to use recycled garbage and plastic. So,
and it's all over, even coaches.
Even the coaches, we still like using the same
but they,
I can't say unproved because they've always been there, but unchallenged coaches, because we have so many other young players who are coming into the ranks from our clubs, but they will never get a shout because ball inakonga imeshikiliwa na a select few in Kenya, especially a select few group of players and a select few group of coaches. So para Kimanzi leo ni head coach, kesho ni Mule, kesho ni Okumbi, kesho tena ni Mule, tena kesho ni Kimanzi. It's we just atupendi ku promote a diverse crop of players or even coaches when you maybe give them a chance what to perform, but I think ni sauti ya deep state pale FKF back, lakini huu sasa tutafanya aje?
Hey man.
Yeah, because when you look at the squad, Arnold Origi has played for a national team, I think, since 2000.
Zamani bwana.
Tambo bana, mimi nikiwa young, mimi nikianza ball, yeye ndo alikuwa number 1 wa Kenya. So maybe he was brought into the team maybe as an experienced head, could try kubongesha watu, maybe kuwa mentor. But I'm like, there's so many good goalkeepers in Kenya that I've played with, that the fact that they're just calling him for the sake of calling him, just because maybe he plays in Europe, I think that's a bit it's a bit shady.
Well, still on that squad,
yeah.
Calabar is missing.
Jesiwere is missing. So Jesiwere, he's actually a really good friend of mine now. We came up through the ranks together playing for Olympic. We went to the same academy. Nimsetu ametulia. He likes his work to be shown on the field. But unfortunately in Kenya, as good as you might be on the field, it does not mean that you'll get the call. Sasa zingine sijui inakuanga ni nini. Ni kama ile story ya acha niseme hiyo tutabonga baadaye, but inakuanga kama aupigi siasa. Being a player, it's just more than what you do on the field. It's the influence that you have in the background staff. Uko kwa mkiwa kwa conference, mkiwa meeting, team meeting, the influence utakuwa nayo uko ndo ita dictate kama utakuwa called back into the team. And don't quote me, it's allegedly. Because also maybe one day I'm a football player.
We all are.
And the fact that these things are happening now in Kenya, like I don't know, like Jesiwere is the all-time top goal scorer was Zizesco. He's been playing there for 5 years. I think over 5 years.
He moved in 2016, 17.
And the fact that he only has a handful of caps
for the national team.
For the national team, for being such a great, magnificent, proven goal scorer in one of the best leagues we have in Africa. Na achezi Kenya. I don't know, man. There's something fishy going on there.
So let me ask you one more question. Yeah? Do you think Calabar's time with the national team is over?
Calabar has been nothing but a force to reckon with. He's been solid at the back for most of the games that we played. When it comes to the AFCON qualifiers, when it comes to international fixtures and friendlies, he's been solid. When I'm actually in your squad, he's not like he's old or he's not like he's been damaged goods.
You know what I think?
He's still a young player, so
you know what I think?
It's crazy, man.
I think there's a lot of politics going on.
Okay.
Huko nyuma, in the background, because hata vile walienda AFCON, Calabar alicheza only one match, imagine. And he was key in the qualifications. Not that players wenye walicheza pia walikuwa wabaya. I mean, Crouch alicheza poa.
Okay.
Alicheza fiti. Calabar alicheza that one match ilikuwa against Senegal,
Senegal ama ni Algeria. Siko sure. Mi nilikuwa
either Senegal ama Algeria, sikumbuki poa.
Yeah, like,
well, to be honest,
I don't know, man.
The performance haikuwa poa sana in that match.
Okay. Well, when you've been out of the squad for a long time, you know, being
in a team,
remember
coming wakienda AFCON, before that Calabar alikuwa injured for some time.
Yeah.
So he was out.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes before you regain your form coming back from an injury, and then pia ilikuwa Menyes, ndio the coach.
Yeah.
Coach, honestly, alikuwa unbiased na selection yake. He was in the country for a long time, I think up to 2 years before akifanya selection ya players.
Unbiased kweli.
Alikuwa unbiased.
Bro.
Alikuwa unbiased, bro. Okay, alikuwa unbiased in the time of in the
umesikia ile saga ya how a player kama Avire got into the squad ya AFCON.
Asili kwa ile story ya CEO ama.
Not taking anything away from the kid. He's talented and all, you know. Then after that kasikia kulikuwa na other players wako kitafutiwa cups so that they can
international clubs.
Tunaona
these things happen.
Because ukikumbuka player kama Akumu aliachwa out of the squad.
Ni sawa,
one of the best players tuko now in the country.
Calabar, lakini si alibeba.
Calabar alibeba, lakini sasa wewe niambie nini yenye na make sense? Why leave out Akumu?
Why leave out Akumu? Maybe to form, maybe not because he's not a good player, but there isn't enough spots on the team.
He's a really good player.
Everyone who goes and plays for the national team has to be a good player.
Of course.
Sindio. So,
but not always, man. Unajua kuna collabs zingine man zinakuwa question.
Kuna zingine pia dawe si ubishana. Kama ile story ya Gareth Bale atiwezi chezea City. Gareth Bale ni player mkali. Everyone knows.
I just City right now because of the manager. But
not because of the manager. He can play, but because how the manager wants to play, aita accommodate style ya Bale. So maybe the same thing na Ukumu. Maybe coach alikuwa nataka a more technical player than a physical player, because Calabar ako on the ball. Na off the ball pia akopoa.
Akumu akopoa.
I don't know, man. This is asema mimi sijui atuwezi jua coach ni aliona nini.
So anyway, so acha tuone history ya Tozasko. Another call up.
But yes, Akumu ndo ni alienda
Keza Chiefs. Yeah, kwa Keza Chiefs.
No, ni player mkali
sana. Sana.
Pura.
Another surprise call up.
Bali ende mbele.
Wamemuita Clark Odor.
Ati wapi go?
Wamemuita Clark Odor.
Clark Odor.
Yeah, he plays for Barnsley.
Oh yeah,
championship.
Yeah.
I remember he scored that goal when in the last match of the season when they were playing Brentford. Brentford was walikonataka to that win, and then they would get automatic promotion into the Premier League. Then wakadraw. I think Ali scored Barnsley. Yeah,
walikuwa pande.
Barnsley walikuwa wanashuka.
Or Brentford.
So kijana wetu wakapiga bao hapo, waka get draw. Then West Brom wakashinda their match. West Brom ilikuwa draw ama win.
In all honesty, bro, me sijawatch games of Barnsley. So I can't really tell you what happens, but at least we have Kenyans playing in the championship, which is good. It's a good look for Kenya.
But one thing though, kijana atakubali kuja kucheza huko ama anataka kucheza 3 Lions.
Player mgani wa championship anachezea 3 Lions mose? Hakuna.
Maybe akona hiyo hope that in 2 years maybe
hopes and ambitions
he'll feature in the Premier League.
No chance. Heda kuja home restore the former glory that our country used to have. Gori ilikuwa inashinda Champions League ya Kenya kitambo buda.
Walishinda Nelson Mandela Cup I think 87. Which is now the CAF Confederation Cup.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think FC walifika final ya Champions League.
Yani Kenya used to have a lot of pride when it came to football in Kenya. So
we had really good quality in the 90s.
Great quality.
National team ilikuwa poa, especially under coach Alconto Fabish.
Yeah, tulikuwa team poa. Surface, like fans used to come to the stadium, studies as because Naja, you could actually see people having a good time and enjoying football.
During COVID, during COVID, KBC walikuwa naleta replays national team matches, especially in the 90s. Kina Michael Koth. Ungeona the surface.
Surface ilikuwa poa bro.
Terrible.
Ilikuwa poa.
Mbaya.
Haya pana.
Ground ilikuwa mbaya.
Hassan na Nyayo.
Kasarani ilikuwa mbaya.
Ground za Kasarani na Nyayo zilianza kuharibika kuanzia 2000. Zikaanza kumea shamba.
Hata nywele yangu inakaa poa. Mnakwambia ground ilikuwa surface ilikuwa fake, ilikuwa mbaya.
Then how did you
bad condition?
But then how did we used to play better football at the time?
Well, when you have when you have such good players who are very technically wako very good, unacheza tu. Right. Even at the times then kama players walikuwa nafikiria much about the surface.
Okay, honestly, mimi kudanganya na nisidanganye watu wanaochi podcast. Obviously I haven't watched that many football matches from the 90s, but the few clips I've seen, people are playing good football and everyone seemed to enjoy it kama walikuwa wanakam to the stadium in their thousands and thousands of fans kama Nyaili kama inaja always Harambee kicheza. So what happened ndo watu wakacha kwenda lives to be
anyway. Good luck to good luck to Harambee Stars in the upcoming friendlies with Zambia.
Friendlies imepangwa.
Kijana wa nyumbani Machapo ameitwa. Get call up.
Elvis Rupia.
Yes, Elvis Rupia.
So sasa kwa FC
Leopards, yeah.
Big up Elvis Rupia.
Before we go, FC waliwachilia jezi moja hatari sana, the new kids for the season. Kali sana. The merchandise shop pia wako na, I think they wamekuwa around their club recently, wanna do a good job.
Yeah.
So I expect them to do well this season.
Yeah, they haven't
siangushe fans.
Kweli. Hopefully FC Leopards will regain their former glory by doing good business and finally competing. Yeah, I have a few friends who play for the club, really good players like Nasad, Mugabe. He's an excellent ball player, and I think he's one that might take the team onto the next level.
Before we go to international football, man, have you seen Victor Wanyama's released a press release?
Mugabe ni nini ameingiza kwa mangori zenye hata Shakila ni nani tena? Shakila ni wameshrub the name Shakira wa ni nini?
Anaitwa tu Shakila.
Ni demo wapi nasikia ati wanamdeport?
Wanamdeport.
Asikia petition imesainiwa na over 8,000 people.
Apeleka wapi? Ati Holland.
Holland. Wazee social media wale inaweza kumaliza. Inaweza kukubomoa bro. Mugabe ni wanapo hivi amepost a long statement akisema anataka kuambia wase he has nothing to do with what the comments that were made by that girl. Ati pia he wants to he's threatening to press charges kwa ule blog asije Extendela sema tiendo anapeana platform ya watu kutanish other people's names. He has a good name, he has a good reputation nini ama wewe ndio unaona story
sioni kama ni blanda Christian Dela.
Hizi kwa blanda ya Christian Dela
hata kama asingepeana hiyo platform maybe dem angesema hiyo story through another platform.
Ni kweli.
But we control what someone is going to say.
Lakini si ndio kama unapatanga hizi media stations zinasema ati the remarks made by the guest have nothing
kama hizo
kitu. Exactly.
Kweli
So hata si ndio kama show ya Jeff Koinangi ile ilikuwa Etienne.
Yeah.
Cancelled because ule boy alikamia akabonga story ya Uhuru akamtusi na kina Ruto. Japo alivutwa kazi bro, noma.
Because pia umelau but unaelewa pia ile ni business.
Ni biashara.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Sawa.
Victor Wanyama pole sana kama umeharibiwa jina. Lakini pia bro, unakuwa umefanya vitu zako chini ya maji, hata tujue maisha yako inaendelea aje. Hebu chanua watu kidogo. Changamka social media at least ufanye PR kidogo hiyo story ikondoke.
Huyo msee ni mjanje, huyo msee ako sawa. Ana run business yake chini ya maji.
Ni sawa.
Vile inafaa.
Sasa vile
you don't need people to be all up in your business, you know.
Ni kweli, but pia sasa business yake iko out there.
Yeah.
So the best thing he can do ajifanye ni kama kuna kinye inaendelea ama apambane na hao say. Because upambana na hao say, the more you try to resend yourself from what's happening, the guiltier you kind of look.
But from all the guys that were mentioned, is it the only one who has responded?
I think so. The big names which have been mentioned, I think.
Calligraph did.
Calligraph pia ninakasema ati amempatia 2 hours to apologize.
Apologize.
Calligraph ni OG,
really. So OG ndo kusema nini? Listen, after that, she actually apologized and said ati Calligraph ni uongo, but the rest ni ukweli and don't expect
exactly, that's what I'm saying, ni OG.
An apology.
He came out akasema anataka apology kwa sababu anajua ni uongo.
Ama UDM ni anataka kuget nini?
She's just chasing clout.
Chasing clout, eh? Haya.
Ni wale tu.
Tabanga hii sio kwa podcast yangu.
Make sure you follow What the Melvo on YouTube, yeah?
Tumtafute.
Sawa man. So